Fenway Park is one of the most iconic and historic landmarks in the world of sports. In this video, we'll take you with us on a tour of Fenway Park. We'll explore the park's rich history, delve into its important and memorable moments, and of course, talk about the beloved Boston Red Sox. We'll also take you with us to a Red Sox game and tell you everything you need to know if you plan to attend one. Let's jump right in. Fenway Park is located in the heart of Boston and is the oldest Major League Baseball stadium still in use. It first opened its gates on April 20th, 1912, making it over a century old. Its unique dimensions, quaint design, and intimate atmosphere have set it apart from any other stadium in the league. If you're visiting Boston and would like to check out Fenway Park, you can come here for a game during baseball season, or you can take a tour of the park with an official guided tour that you can book through the MLB website. These tours run year-round, and I would suggest buying tickets early as they can sell out a few days in advance. You can find the link for the tour in the description below. We started off the tour by learning a bit about what makes Fenway Park special. Fenway Park officially opened with the Boston Red Sox playing the New York Highlanders, now more popularly known as the Yankees. This marked the beginning of the stadium's rich history. Throughout time, Fenway Park has marked several significant moments, including Babe Ruth's early career. The legendary Babe Ruth started here as a pitcher before becoming a famous slugger. Another significant event is Ted Williams' farewell. Ted Williams was a legendary baseball player who spent his entire career with the Boston Red Sox from 1939 to 1960. In 1960, Ted Williams bid farewell with a home run in his final at-bat. And perhaps the most notable are the Red Sox's championships. The Boston Red Sox won the World Series a total of 9 times. And yes, they did have a dry spell for just about 86 years. In addition to baseball games, Fenway Park has also hosted numerous concerts over the years. Many famous musicians and bands have performed here, including Paul McCartney, Billy Joel, and Pearl Jam. During our tour, you can see the field still covered with concert seats as they were cleaning up after a Pink concert. After we learned about the history of Fenway Park, we went to visit the Green Monster. The Green Monster is an iconic landmark of Fenway Park. It stands at 37 feet tall and covers a substantial portion of the left field area. The Green Monster has a significant impact on the outcome of games played at Fenway Park. It is located only 310 feet from home plate, making it one of the shortest distances to the outfield wall in Major League Baseball. However, its height makes it challenging for hitters to hit home runs over the wall. Many well-struck balls that would be home runs in other stadiums end up as doubles or singles when they hit the monster. This unique characteristic adds an element of strategy and excitement to games played at Fenway. The wall itself is made of a combination of wood and tin. It was originally constructed with wood and covered in tin to prevent baseballs from getting lodged in the wall. It was then painted green, which is how it got its famous nickname. Tickets for high-demand games such as matchups against popular opponents, like the Yankees, or weekend games are typically more expensive. Prices for Green Monster seats in these cases could go well above $400. Another iconic landmark of Fenway Park is the Red Seat. On the day of our tour, it was covered because of the concert, but we were able to see it during the game we attended. The Red Seat is a single red-colored seat located in the right field bleachers amongst green seats. This seat is famous for marking the landing spot of one of the longest home runs ever hit at Fenway by Ted Williams, who was one of the greatest hitters in baseball history. The ball hit the seat and it was painted red to commemorate the impressive distance of the hit. And yet another iconic landmark of Fenway Park is Pesky's Pole. Pesky's Pole is the name of the pole on the right field foul line, which stands about 300 feet from home plate, the shortest outfield distance, left or right, in Major League Baseball. Pesky's Pole is named after Red Sox player Johnny Pesky, who hit some of his 6 home runs at Fenway Park around the pole but never off the pole. The park also features one of the last remaining manual scoreboards in the MLB. The scores and game information are updated by hand throughout the game, which is pretty cool. On the tour, you will also get to see the Fenway Farms, which is a vegetable garden located within the stadium. Fenway Farms was established in 2015 as part of the Boston Red Sox's commitment to the environment. The primary purpose of the farm is to promote sustainability, educate the public about urban farming, and provide fresh produce for the stadium's food service operations. We also got to tour the press room, which was one of my personal favorite parts of the tour. Imagine coming to work in this office space and having this amazing view. To wrap up the tour, we got to take pictures of the commissioner's trophies for the World Championships, which was pretty cool. Now before we go to the game, let's talk about a few things you need to know if you plan to attend a Red Sox game at Fenway Park. First, I would not recommend driving to Fenway Park on game days. Parking near Fenway can be limited and very expensive, and traffic on game days is just terrible. You can simply take the T, which is Boston's subway. The Green Line will take you straight to Fenway Park. Another thing to know is that Fenway Park has a bag policy that restricts the size and type of bags you can bring into the stadium. Be sure to check the current bag policy before you visit. Additionally, there are security screenings at the entrances, so be prepared to go through metal detectors and have your bags checked. In terms of arrival time, it's good to arrive early to soak in the pregame atmosphere, explore the ballpark, and also to avoid any last-minute rushes. Boston weather can be unpredictable, so check the forecast and consider bringing layers of rain gear if necessary. And in some instances, your game can get rained out, just like ours did. In that case, it will be rescheduled for a later date. We were there during a thunderstorm and the game ended up getting cancelled, but we still managed to get some great views of the park during the storm and enjoy some snacks. Oh, and if it's your first game, be sure to stop by any fan services booth to receive a first-timer pin. And be sure to explore the park for some cool sights and stop by the gift shop. As I mentioned previously, I would recommend getting there early for the opening ceremony. And now you can sit back and enjoy the game. And of course, no trip to Fenway Park is complete without savoring a classic ballpark hot dog. The Fenway Frank is a legendary treat that embodies the spirit of America's favorite pastime. Whether you like it loaded with toppings or prefer it simple and straightforward, these hot dogs are a must-have during a game. We also got a pizza to enjoy. And for dessert, we had to get some fried dough, even though we had some just 2 days earlier at our rained-out game. Another amazing and beloved tradition you will experience at a Sox game at Fenway Park is the Sweet Caroline song. The song has been played at Fenway Park since at least the late 1990s and has become an iconic part of the Red Sox game day experience. If you like baseball, I would highly recommend making your way to Fenway Park and experiencing this truly wholesome moment in person. After the game, we stopped by the official Red Sox team store. You don't have to go to the game or a tour in order to stop by the store. The store carries an extensive selection of Boston Red Sox merchandise, including apparel, accessories, memorabilia such as baseballs, trading cards, autographed items, and framed photographs, gifts, and much more. That is it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments below if you ever made it to Fenway Park. See you in the next video.